What's up, guys? It's Shawn Mendes. I'm just chilling in my tour bus right now. I just wanted to say thank you so much for submitting your questions, and a huge thank you to Romeo and Saturday Night Online for having me. The first one is from Madison from Midland. She says, do you get nervous when you perform in front of a big audience? The answer to that is, I get more nervous performing in front of like 10 people than I will in front of thousands. I can perform in front of as many people as you put me in front of, but if you put me in front of like a very condensed, small group of people, I'll freak out. Yeah. Susanna from New York. What was the hardest song for you to write? One of those nights took a while to write. We put a lot of effort into that. I remember we were going through lyrics all the time. Like it took a while to write that one, but yeah, that was difficult. Andrea from Rockaway. What is your favorite song at the moment? Favorite song is probably Stay With Me by Sam Smith. Loving it. Callie from Kissimmee. What is the best part of touring? I don't think there's there's definitely highlights in touring, but I mean the whole experience in itself. I wake up every single morning in a different city, which is probably the coolest thing ever. Living on a tour bus is such a different experience. It's so awesome. The people who I'm around, it's just such a different experience. Everything's awesome. Okay, sorry if I pronounced this wrong. Schmidt from Singapore. Who's your celebrity crush? I love Sophia Bush. And Rachel McAdams. I just watched a movie with her and she's so gorgeous. Okay, Lane from Bloomington. Were you surprised when Life of the Party went #1 in less than 2 hours? I was blown away. I didn't think Life of the Party was going to even sell. Well, I was hoping for 10,000 copies and it was just destroyed it, and I was just so overjoyed at that moment. It was just an incredible time. Nina from Seattle. If you weren't a singer, what would you do? I could definitely see myself being like an actor, or maybe even in sports somehow, but I really don't know what I'd do if it wasn't singing. Haley from Jackson. How has your life changed since Magcon? Incredibly. There's so many things that in my life has changed a lot, but when it comes down to it, the very small things, like the way I am and the way my friends and the way my family treat me are all the same, but it's changed a lot. It's pretty insane, but in a good way, Brianne from Niagara Falls says, what inspired you to start singing? Weird enough, watching YouTube covers was really inspiring. I remember I'd come home from school 4 o'clock and watch covers of popular songs till 8 o'clock every day, and it was I used to get really inspired by different cover artists. Kennedy from Lexington. Are you thinking about headlining your own tour in the future? Yes, 100%. As soon as we can. That's going to be I'm so excited to do something like that. But yeah, for sure. Precious from Taneytown. I've always wondered, what is your favorite quote? There's always this quote and I can't even remember it on the spot. I can't even remember now. Crap. Should we pause it? No. Okay. I made one. It was live like you're always trying to impress someone, as in life when you're working towards something. No, for me, it's no matter how large the crowd, if it's 10,000 people to 5 people who I've never met before, sing it the same you would sing it in front of 10,000, because I like to live I'm always trying to impress them. I'm always trying to do my best job I possibly can. So that's a quote for me. Valerie from Ecuador. If you had to choose muffins or apples, I don't know, it depends on the day. Sometimes I'm feeling muffins, sometimes I'm feeling apples. Sometimes if I eat too many muffins, I'm going to have to eat some apples to subside it. Emily from Houston. What has been your favorite stop on the tour so far? We stopped in Seattle. No, we didn't. We stopped in Seattle. Seattle was absolutely beautiful. I remember we went through Washington State when we went to this cool waterfall area, which was incredible. That was probably my favorite stop. Dalen from Montgomery. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". Rachel from Pittsfield. What inspired you to write the song The Wait? The Wait is basically about a girl who broke my heart. End of story. Sammy from Hagerstown. What artist would you love to work with? There's so many artists, but I mean, one I've been thinking about lately, I could imagine, I mean, it'd be insane to work with someone like Eminem, so that'd be insane. Brianna from Ireland, that's really cool. Do you have any plans to travel Europe soon? Yes, 100%. I want to travel Europe so badly. I know there's a bunch of fans who I would really love to see, but yeah, for sure. Mariana from Silver Spring. What is your favorite song off the new EP? It's hard to choose because obviously I did them all, but right now my favorite song to perform is The Wait, but I think Show You is at the top. Valentina from Miami, what's your favorite iPhone app? It's gotta be Twitter. I mean, I'm on Twitter all the time, as you guys can probably tell. Gabriel from Sorocaba. Sorry about that. When was the first time you sang in public? This is crazy. This is a really weird story, which I've actually never told, which is weird. I went to Portugal a few years ago with my family, and I'm sitting in like this big middle area in Portugal, and there's like people walking around. It's like by a bunch of stores and stuff. And I'm sitting on this thing by a waterfall, and I just start singing "Grenade" by Bruno Mars, and that was like the first time like I actually sang in public, which is weird. It's a weird story. Caitlin from Union Beach, would you rather tour with Ed Sheeran or John Mayer? Can I choose both? I don't know. Both would be incredible. Amanda from Woodbridge, what is one of the goals you have done by the end of 2014? Oh, what is one of your goals to have done by the end of 2014? One of my goals to, I mean, probably by the end of, that's soon. I feel like it's gonna come. I mean, maybe if we have an album, to have a #1 album, if I have a full album come out, that'd be insane. Kaylee from Denver. That's weird. We're really close to Denver right now. How long does it take for you to write a song? Writing a song is crazy. Like, it's never the same. I mean, the thing I love about songwriting is like when you start it, when you write a song, it's like you've never wrote a song before in your life. So that's my favorite part about it. So the song's like one of those nights took like days and days, like weeks. I wrote The Wait in 2 hours over Skype. I mean, it all depends on like what mood you're in, how quick you can write the song. I don't know. There's so many factors, but it all depends. Lena from Stockholm. What would you do if you woke up as a mermaid? I don't know. I'd freak out. Freak out, yeah, for sure. I would freak out. Amy from Toronto. How long were you on Vine before your channel really started to become popular? I was on Vine for like a week or two before my channel. I mean, I only had it and just kind of fooled around, but then as soon as I posted that first singing Vine, it kind of just went up from there. Not too long. Kaiza, sorry if I pronounced this wrong, from Ontario. What do you miss most about home from when you're on the road? I miss my bed a lot. I love my bed and I miss it a lot. My home, I miss all my friends and stuff, but I miss Tim Hortons from Canada. I miss it so much. Amber from Scottsdale. What do you look for in a girl? My biggest thing is humor. I like it when girls are funny, or I mean when girls can understand my humor, which is kind of weird because I have a very weird taste in humor, but when they understand my humor, I find that attractive. Noelle from San Jose. How many instruments do you play? I can say I definitely play guitar. Piano, I know my chords, but I mean I don't think I'm a piano player, but I know a little bit of piano. But yeah, that's it. Cynthia from Van Nuys. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Are you a mama's boy? I'm such a mama's boy. My mom's been on the tour with me this whole time, and I don't know what I'd do without her. She's awesome. Definitely a mama's boy. Emily from Toronto. Can you speak any languages other than English? I cannot. I can understand a little bit of Portuguese, very, very little. Probably not enough. French, we learned French in school. I can understand more French than I can speak. Can't really speak it. But yeah, just English. Pretty boring. George from Greece. That's insane. What's your favorite movie? Wow, this is a really hard question. I can never answer this question. I guess, I mean, definitely up there is the Harry Potter. Every single Harry Potter movie. A Prisoner of Azkaban to be precise, but yeah, that's a good movie. Skylar from Johnsburg. What advice do you have for inspiring musicians? The best piece of advice I can have for you is to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. You have to you have to know in your head that you're good, and you have to know that you can do this. You have to say to yourself, you can do this, but before other people start realizing that you can do this, before they realize you're amazing, or before they realize whatever, you have to realize it yourself. So, I mean, the biggest thing is just believing in yourself. Katie from St. Louis, what fictional character would be your best friend? Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. He'd be bomb. I love him. Thara from Oslo, what is the first thing you do when you wake up? The first thing I do when I wake up is usually just go pee. Yeah, every morning. Olivia from Providence, what is your favorite song to sing off the EP? My favorite song to sing is The Wait, and I think I said that already. I think it's like a really emotional song. I get really into it every performance, so yeah. Jamie from Texas, what's your go-to restaurant? I don't know if they have do they have Jack Astor's and there's this restaurant in Canada called Jack Astor's, which is just like my favorite restaurant. If someone's like, where do you want to go, it's always Jack Astor's. Morgan from Orfield, how old were you when you had your first kiss? I think I was 14. I can't really remember. Alyssa from San Antonio, what has been the most surreal moment on tour so far? Definitely that first moment walking onto stage in San Antonio. The very first stop, walking on in front of 6,000 people was like the most surreal moment of my life, let alone the tour, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for submitting questions. Again, I want to thank Romeo so much, and thank you so much for Saturday Night Online. I'll see you guys.